Howdy. How's it going? What's up? It's Friday. I'm here. Just thought I'd do a little streaming. Got a couple hours to kill. So I didn't know what to do. I decided to stream. Here I am. How do you like it so far? Just started. I don't even really know what I'm gonna do, to be honest. I didn't really have a plan. I just was bored. That's how it goes. Sometimes you get bored. But we can be bored together, at least. I don't know. I got a couple games I'd like to look at, maybe. We'll see. See if any of them are good. I'm gonna do some dailies. You know. The usual. Nothing special, nothing special. Nothing crazy, nothing special. I can look at news. Let's look at news. It's just... everybody's favorite thing is when you tune into a Twitch stream and it's like... the streamer is just looking at news. Let's see. Anything funny? Aubrey Plaza calls Megalopolis script, quote, disturbing. Cool. I love Megalopolis. Definitely my favorite movie I've seen in maybe the last 10 years. Maybe the last 20 years of my life. 2/3 of my life. It's great. What else? Let's see. Google News tries to show me shit about superheroes, and I don't care. I just don't care. Some shit about James Gunn, don't care. Chris Pratt, don't care. The DCU, don't care. I just don't care. Nope, there's nothing funny to talk about at all. Sorry. No jokes today, actually. We'll just do Bandle. Bandle can be funny. What if it's a funny song? What if it's the chicken dance today? Think about it. It might be, yeah, it might be Gangnam Style. But it is from 2006, which means I might know it. 2006... that's beginning of high school for me. 378 could be anything. This was like maybe this is about the start of the ringtone rap kind of era. This could be Soulja Boy for all I know. What if it's Soulja Boy? Let's take a listen. It's okay, yeah. Definitely Soulja Boy. Hey, Mickey, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Hey, Mickey. What is this? This is some stomp, clap, clap, stomp, stomp, clap. Is this Edward Sharpe and the Electric Zeros? Is this, the Mumford Sons? Mumford and... maybe it's a Mumford? Mumford and Son... 2006 seems too early for Mumford and Sons, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm wrong. Alright, what else we got? All of your kids with your pumped up kicks better run and run. Outrun my gun. I don't think it's that. A little too fast. Pumped Up Kicks was probably like 2009, 10. I don't know what this is. Who could this even possibly... 2006. It honestly sounds pretty forward-thinking for 2006. This sounds like some 2012 type of music. You know what I'm saying? This sounds very forward-thinking for 2006. Oh, it's Rehab. It's Rehab. It's gotta be Rehab, right? Yes! I had to sit there and think about it. I had to sit there and think about it, but the connected in my head immediately as soon as I just needed to connect those neurons. Treatment for those suffering from addiction. That, you know what? Not wrong. Oh, my coffee got cold. That's the worst. Whatever. Rest in peace, Amy Winehouse. Or not. I don't know. Maybe they were a good or a bad person. I don't know anything about them. I think she died from 1,000 wasp attacks, is what I heard. Strangely enough. Do Game Duel. Game Duel. Oh, wait, you know what? Actually, I want to do connections first. Let's do connections, and then we'll do Game Duel. Alright, what do we got today? 7-10, 7-11. There's 7-Eleven and Shell and Chevron. And Gulf? Is that another gas station? Mushroom and banana. These are things in... Mushroom, banana, balloon, and shell. These are literally things in Mario Kart. It's gotta be it, right? You're a fucker. You're a fucking... The New York Times is taking advantage of my stupid gamer ass. Come on. I guess balloon... I'm getting... The problem is balloon isn't. It's mushroom, banana, shell, and star, but it didn't even tell me one away. So that can't be it. I was getting Donkey Kong... I was getting Diddy Kong Racing and Mario Kart confused here. Lickety Split. Banana Split. Split Personality. 7-10 Split. Blank Split. Are you fucking around? Come on, what do you mean? What? 7-10 Split, Banana Split, Split Personality. Come on. Okay, it's probably Blank Split. And Split Personality put Split on the... in the front. So it's gotta be... What the fuck? Lickety Split. 7-10 Split. Banana Split. I don't know. This was one away. Come on, you got... I'm about to come unglued. Something's gonna happen. New York Times, you're on thin ice. All right. Stock. Shell, balloon, Shell Company. Shell, 7-Eleven, and Chevron. And is Gulf? I think I'm just thinking like oil. I'm going Gulf, Shell, 7-Eleven, and Chevron. Gas stations. Places that sell gas. Okay, I'm not crazy. I don't think they have Gulf around here, but through osmosis, I feel like I knew that one. Okay, what else? Lickety Split. It's got to be these three. Mushroom Split. Stock Split. Figure Split. Mount Split. Wax Split. I don't know what... None of these sound right to me. Personality. Personality. Wax figure. Oh wait, there is already figure. Wax museum. Wax poetic. Wax and wane. Wax has axe in it. Mushroom has room in it. Mount. Name. Split. Name. Split. Balloon. Hot air balloon. Balloon ride. Balloon burst. Pop. Inflate. Things that you can inflate. Balloon and stock. Things that you can inflate. Inflated ego? Personality? Alright, that's kind of... We're starting to lose the plot here. You can inflate a stock. You can inflate a balloon. Mushroom. 710. It's definitely lickety, 710, and banana. And a fourth one that I don't know. I'm going to treat these three as though I've already used them and take them out of the pool. What do we have left? Star. Things with 5 points. Things describing an actor. Things on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. Figure. Figure. Figure is a person. A person is a figure. Stock is basic. Your stock could also be a collection of things that you have, things that you own. Your stock. You take stock when you count things. A star and a personality. A star and a personality. A star is a personality. Wax. Wax seal, maybe. Seal. A wax stamp. Hot wax. Hot wax, hot air balloon. This one's tough. I'm treading water here. Mount. Mountain. Mount. Mountain. Mountee. Surmount. Mushroom. Room. Mush. Shroom. Ush. Usher. Fuck, dude. Okay. Hold on. I have to just figure out what goes with this. This is my only lead right now. Lickety split, 710 split, banana split. Is like wax split a thing? Mount split. Star split. Balloon split. Mushroom split. None of these are anything I've heard of. The closest one I can come up with is stock. Because I could see there being something involving the stock exchange that could be a stock split. I don't have a better guess than this. Okay. Apparently stock split is a thing. So... now we have this. What's going on here? I'm feeling like star personality are related in... the category would be... what would the category be? The category would be... like renown, maybe? Like... how you would describe a notable person. Ooh, a figure A personality and a figure and a star and a name would be notoriety or a notable person. Famous person. I have no idea what this one is. Mount, wax, balloon, and mushroom? This is the green, too. I don't know what this is. What is the category? What? Increase? Oh my... That's not the purple? That's crazy. How is that not the purple? That's way harder than this. I would have never gotten this. I've also never heard of mushroom as increase. What? Who's... okay, yes. Wax like the moon. Balloon like something balloons. And mounting like mounting pressure. Mushroom? I've never heard of somebody use mushroom before. I've never... The other three I can see. Mushroom, I'm not seeing it. Oh, Mario Mushroom. I don't think that's what they're talking about. No, I don't think it's Mario Mushroom. But speaking of Mario. Mario and Sonic. Mario and Sonic at the Olympic Games. Guys, it's not on the Wii. But it is developed by Sega. Or published by Sega, or published by Nintendo. But probably not published by Nintendo. Sega. An earlier Sega game. What if this is something like Shenmue? Oh, okay, never mind. It is a Nintendo game. It's completely thrown off. Okay, it's gotta be like a SNES game, right? I guess it could be N64. It's not a historical sandbox. Would you really describe Shenmue as a historical game? I don't know about that. Oh, I'm dumb. I didn't even look at the third person. So, I'm gonna guess it's like a top-down. A top-down or side-scrolling Nintendo game. Plenty of those to choose from. How about... Super Mario World 2, Yoshi's Island. No. I've split the difference here. It is a... It's not a platformer. It's partially side view. You know what? I'm feeling a Legend of Zelda title. But it's not a 3D Zelda. It could be Oracle of Ages. No. Okay. Capcom developed the Oracle games? Huh. What's this song? This is Donkey Kong 64. They also did Minish Cap. Interesting. Okay, so it's not... Okay, this is Link's Awakening. This is the original Link's Awakening. Really? What is this? Oh wait, wrong franchise. It's not a Zelda game. Dude, I'm so out of practice with my dailies. I'm making horrible guesses here. Okay. It's a Pokemon game, right? Yeah, it's gotta be a Pokemon game. Let's just go Pokemon Red. There you go. Not my best work. I'll be the first to admit, not my best work. But look, I'm out of practice. I haven't done dailies in a long time. Damn, this classic ass trailer where they get on a bus. They were fucked up for this.
On your Game Boy, that's where. Pokemon for Game Boy is here. With both packs, you can catch them all. Games and systems sold separately.
They don't make trailers for games anymore. How come this kind of shit? Maybe this is still on TV. I don't know. Do they have ads like this but for Roblox? What was his plan? To just make the Pokemon game, I guess? This is Metal Gear? Metal Gear Solid 3? Maybe? Nope. This is System Shock. System Shock 2. No. Okay. This is... The Division? Maybe? The Division. No. I don't know what this is at all. Skip me? It's invoking I have no mouth and I must scream, but I don't think it's that. I have never seen this game before, I'll be honest. Observer. This is a game called Observer from 2017. Is this a beautiful disc? What is this? Never heard of this game before. It might be a beautiful disc. I don't know. Never heard of it. Bloober Team? Ah. What's this? I can't even guess what this is. Can't tell what's going on. There are trains in the snow. Siberia? Isn't that... I thought Siberia was the name of a game. I mean, I know it's the name of a region, but... Is this Frostpunk, maybe? Nope. This makes it look like it's almost like a puzzle game of some kind. Skip me. Nothing's clicking here. Continue fabulous. Continue. No, I don't think that's the name of the game. How many guesses I got left? I don't know what this is. The game is Siberia with a Y. Oh no, but is it 1 or 2? It's 1. Fuck, it was 2. Well, I got fucked over there because I knew there was a game called Siberia. I just did not know that it was spelled with a Y. Whoops. Oh, it did say continue. I'm washed. I'm cooked. I'm chopped. I'm whatever they're saying now. This is Glowbox. That's Glowbox. You think I don't know Glowbox? Come on. That's just Glowbox. Empire, Blaster, Keycards, and Smuggler. Well, this is definitely Jedi Outcast? No, that was it's probably Star Wars Jedi Knight, the first one. But Academy was the third one. They don't have the first one? Maybe it's Dark Forces? Dark Forces. Star Wars Dark Forces. Yeah, there we go. I knew it had to be that or Jedi Knight 2 Outcast. I had Jedi Knight, Jedi Outcast on the GameCube as a kid. Loved that game. I don't think I could get past the 3rd level, but I loved that game so much. one of those games where you just play it as a kid and you just like wander around the first 2 levels for hours because you're stupid and you don't know how video games work. Like, wow, this is awesome. I love this. I should go back and play those. Do I have that on Steam? I might have that on Steam. I'm going to check real quick. Star Wars. I do. I own all of the... I actually own all of the Jedi Knight games. I must have bought a bundle at some point. Last played May 15th, 2013. Yeah, it's been a while. I've owned them for over 12 years. Jedi Knight's still really fun. I would love to go revisit Jedi Knight. Maybe I'll do that sometime. Sometimes. Okay, well that's all the game, though. Let's do guess the game. Guess the game. All right. What the fuck? They have a new one now. Guess the phrase. We'll have to go see what that is. I don't know what this is. I don't recognize it. Never mind. This is Yoshi Woolly World? Woolly World? Yoshi Woolly World. Yoshi's Woolly World. Okay. No, it's not that, but it must be something like that. Is this Paper Star? What was it called? Paper Color Splash? Yes. There we go. I didn't play this one. People say that they absolutely despise this game, so I never played it. You know, I have seen a bit of a revisiting of Super Paper Mario, though. I've seen people go back and say, you know what, Super Paper Mario, actually a pretty interesting game. Which, you know what, I agree. I was mad at the time when I played Super Paper Mario because it was not like the other games, but I think in a vacuum, it's an interesting game. It's very weird. It's probably like one of the weirdest Mario games. Definitely the weirdest Mario RPG. But, you know. All right. Sorry to interrupt Sticker Brush Symphony, but we have to guess this song real quick. What's it going to be today? Yeah, I'm never getting this. I don't know. This could be like some K-pop something. What's a K-pop group? Blackpink. This is Blackpink. Okay, they don't have that. What's another one? I don't know. I don't know. Skip me. Okay, it's not K-pop. Well, actually, I guess it could be. But that's English. But they do sing in English sometimes in K-pop songs, right? So it could be that. That being said, I don't know what it is still, and I'm not even going to bother guessing. 2015. How about we just search for the lyrics? One of My Kind. My Kind of Woman by Mac DeMarco. Probably not that. How about My Kind? This must be My Kind by Hilary Duff. Wow. Crazy. They said he couldn't do it. They said he'd never do it. They said he'd never type the lyrics into the search bar. It couldn't be done. This is a movie that looks like a video game. I don't know what this is. This is Stars. This looks certainly animated. Could this be Toy Story? Toy Story. You know what? This might be the first Toy Story. This might be during the Randy Newman montage segment when Andy decides that cowboys are stupid and gay and he likes spacemen now. Let's see. No. This is not Toy Story 1. This is probably not Toy Story any, huh? Well, I don't know. It could be. This could be like Toy Story 4, maybe. Toy Story 4. How about that? This is not... I don't know what this is. This has got to be Pixar, right? This is like a Skyrim monument. It's something... Could this be Soul? Maybe? Soul? I'm no longer thinking that this is Pixar. Or maybe it is. Is this what Pixar movies looked like in 2015? I don't know what this is at all. I feel like the hair is too detailed for this to not be like a Pixar movie. I guess it could be a DreamWorks. What DreamWorks could this be? Stars on a ceiling. A weird statue with like plastic shit. I don't know, is this Ants? I don't think Ants came out in 2015. Ain't no way. Is this Despicable Me 4? No, that's 2015. Despicable Me 2. Oh, it's Inside Out. Okay. Fair. I never saw this movie, but I know that this is a character from the movie. And I know these are also characters from the movie. Didn't they make an Inside Out 2? What was that one about? She gets sad again or something? Let's guess the house. Interesting shape. It's got a little hat on. Des Moines, Iowa. It's in Des Moines. How expensive do I think Des Moines, Iowa is? Probably not that bad. Is this like maybe 500? I mean, this looks like a pretty big house. 2-car garage. It's got a wizard's tower built into it. I could say this would be like 500,000. Never mind. Significantly less than 500,000. A nice wooden interior. I like it. Feels like home. Big old stone fireplace. All right, let's try 250 then. And there you go. Easy as pie. Wow. This is... Hold up. Carpeted kitchen? Carpeted kitchen. Hello? What? When was this built? 1978. Carpeted kitchen? I'll be honest though, I would move here. I love everything about this house other than the carpeted kitchen. Rip out the carpet, replace it with tile. Everything else though, I would live here. This looks sick. This is like a beautiful old home. I feel like I would walk in here and I'd instantly be transported back to my childhood. Where is it? It's in Iowa. I'm not saying anything about living in Des Moines. I don't know anything about Iowa, but smells musty as hell. Probably. Probably. I can smell this house through the pictures, for sure. But it doesn't it look so cozy? Doesn't it? I just realized I haven't had chat on stream. Hold on. Sorry, guys. I don't know where that went. Let's guess the angle. Gut check reaction. This is 172. Fuck. 166. Really? Wow. Kind of surprised. $164. I didn't type it in. 164. God damn it. Am I really that far off? I guess so. My angle guessing skills are way off. I'm dumb for thinking that this isn't like 140 something. How about 142? I don't think I'm getting it. Oh, but I was close. I'm rusty, but I almost got there. I was pretty close. Well, they got a new one on this website called Guess the Phrase. Let's see what this is. Oh. Okay. Oh. This is literally just They just made Bracket City, right? That's what this is? Yeah. They just copied Bracket City. They just copied it directly. Well, fuck it. I'll play it anyway. Why not? 2001 Spielberg sci-fi film. 2001 Spielberg sci-fi film? I don't know. Parking blank. Places where parking space. What? Can I... Park... Wait. What? Parking lots. This one works confusingly to me. I have to, like, click on it. Magazine with an annual sexiest man alive. Wouldn't this be... Oh, what is this? I know what this is. I've seen this before. I can't think of it. Genre of music famous in Nashville. That's country. Country music. Words that follow diametrically opposed. Wait, what? It's like telling me... do I not know how to spell opposed? Opposed. Uh-oh. Opposite. Diametrically opposite. Sure. Okay. I've never heard somebody say diametrically opposite. I've only heard people say diametrically opposed. All right. Opposite of without. Well, I'm going to say that's a with. Magazine with an annual sexiest man alive issue. With country to describe a place where lots of blank live. It's people. This is AI. And this is... word that... Out on the town. Okay. Well, this is just worse Bracket City, so... I don't know. I don't know if we'll be doing this one again. Have you been doing Rule 30 Fortal? No, I haven't, but I heard that they made it. Rule 30 Fortal. I gotta be honest, I am pretty scared that something bad might pop up. But you know what? I'll play it. If this is how I go out, this is how I go out. Okay. Which has more posts, Darkrai or Toad? From Mario. Now, I have to remember, this is Rule 34. And I'm not saying that people are making a lot of posts of Toad fucking, but I think that there would be lots of pictures with Toad tagged in it because he's in the background. You know? He's got to be in the background of a bunch of pictures. I think it's Toad. Wow, not even close, actually. Okay, Toad or Black Maria from One Piece. Well, honestly, I might have to give it to Toad again. Oh wait, this isn't the daily challenge. Hold on, I'm gonna do the daily challenge. Okay, let's do the daily challenge. Click on the tag you think has more posts. Okay. Tatsumaki or Diva? It has to be Diva, right? It's gotta be Diva. Yeah, not even close. Carrot from One Piece or Fiona Frost. Okay, anything One Piece has to be more... I have friends that watch One Piece. I don't know anybody that watches this. I don't even know what this is. It gotta be One Piece. I hope I don't get 10 out of 10 on this shit. It's gonna be embarrassing if I do. I don't even watch anime. Okay, it's Crystal. It's like without a doubt. Come on. What a layup. What a layup. Okay. Ooh. You know, I would say One Piece, but Genshin has to be bigger than One Piece, right? Genshin's gotta be bigger. For porn? I think it's Genshin. Okay. 2 League of Legends. This one's like a centaur versus Miss Fortune. Well, Miss Fortune's been in the game for longer, right? But this one's freakier, so that makes me think that maybe... No, I don't know. It's gotta be Miss Fortune. Yep. I'm gonna get 100% on this, aren't I? Catwoman versus My Hero Academia. This is tough. I don't really know what... Like, do people lean more towards the generic comic, or would anime beat it out? I don't know. My gut reaction is honestly Catwoman here. I think I gotta go with my gut. Oh, damn. It was close, though. Cream the Rabbit and Morgana from video games. I'm gonna go ahead and go with Morgana. Okay, I've been proven quite incorrect. Blaze the Cat and Judy Hopps. It's gotta be Judy Hopps by like 10,000, right? Literally by about 8,000. Marge and the last... It's gotta be Marge. It's gotta be Marge. Are you for real? No way, dude. That's crazy. That's crazy. There's no way. Cyberpunk or this thing? I've seen this thing. This one's older. This is from like the 2000s. This has to just be grandfathered in, right? It's gotta be. This is like from 1 year ago. Or not 1 year ago. Time has made a fool of all of this. This is from like 6 years ago at this point. But I still think it's this. I think it's the melancholy of Haruhi Suzumiya. Wow. I literally lost. I was wrong. What can you do? Well, I suck, apparently. Was doing pretty good for the first half there. This one's crazy to me. I don't know. I just expected any League of Legends character to have like 10,000 pictures minimum, to be honest. This one's also crazy. It's true. Sonic freaks are real. If this was like E621 Dole, I would have absolutely picked Cream the Rabbit, but I thought Rule 34 viewers would skew differently. I've thought about making an E621 version of this kind of thing, now that Javdol's done. Maybe I'll do that someday. Speaking of, you guys want to do Javdol? Let's see what horrible shit is on the screen today. Let's go. What do we got? What are we gonna never unsee? The ultimate in bad boy videos, 8 hours body apology edition. Is it easy to fuck a woman who doesn't have a girlfriend, or a boy who doesn't have a girlfriend, who doesn't have a boyfriend just before Christmas? Theory. These probably are both not... I'm gonna say maybe apology edition clears here. I have been proven incorrect. Lusty hell. Fuck. Can you fuck a woman? Wow, lots of questions today. Can you fuck a woman who shows you her cleavage while she is out picking fruits? Theory. It's another theory. It's gotta be lusty hell. Oh my gosh, theories clearing today. I'm getting fucked. We wanted to test this theory. Is it easy to fuck girls who don't have boyfriends but walk around with condoms in their purses? What's up with this? Let me tell you guys. I made this website. This is random. I didn't do a scrandle like, oh, let me pick certain ones. This is literally just luck of the draw. I made this website. This is just a crazy coincidence. Imagining Jonathan Frakes asking all these questions. That would be good. We've made it up. This is an invention of our writers team. We wanted to test this theory. Is it easy to fuck girls who don't have boyfriends but walk around with condoms in their purses, or girls getting ear, nose, and throat exams? Okay. I can't lose 3 times in a row, right? Thank God. During menstruation, parenthetical ketchup pussy, married women aroused for masturbation. My sick mom got turned into a cum dump while she was hospitalized, and she loved it. Wow. 2 heavy hitters. 2 heavy. I gotta get this off the screen, man. I think it's this one. I was wrong. Whew. All right. I got a hand job and don't even know why. High school edition. Gentle married women's intense urethra torture. I think it's this top one. Okay. Not even close. Come. I bang my mom in the missionary position. I'm fingering my teacher's pussy. When they both come, I'll start thrusting my cock into my teacher and fingering my mom and giving her cunnilingus. And while my mom demands that I come inside her, I'll cream pie my teacher. Versus, you have a high probability of being able to fuck a woman you met in a mobile game, a theory. How is it doing this, dude? I didn't do this. It's theory. Oh, thank God. I'm gonna get banned from Twitch. I'm gonna get a damn Twitch vacation after this one. 100 Iconic Farts, Volume 1, all about enema. I think it's 100 Iconic Farts. It's 100 Iconic Farts. Equipped with AI dick-sucking computer learning algorithms, a human-shaped pussy hole. Kimijima Prototype Version 1, Mio Kimijima. I mistook my mother-in-law's booty for my wife's and slipped my cock inside her. I think people are very anti-AI lately, so I think it's this bottom one. Actually, that's a lie. I definitely think it's the top one. Okay. Urine fairy. Male? Female? Sex is me. You know what? Respect. I give it the bottom. Yeah. That's a banger for sure. Woke Jabdal. Her Highness is awaiting orders from her pussy too. Tits porno, a wife tits / mom's tits / bride's tits / daughter's tits. I think it's the top one here. All right, it was looking bad at the start, but we pulled it out, no pun intended, with a 7 out of 10. Let's hop over to Scrandle. I hope I don't get in trouble for that segment. We're gonna hope that I don't get a Twitch vacation for that one. All right, Scrandle today. All right, cool. Scran of unknown origin, now served as WebP. All right. So this is just a coin flip. You know what? This one looks worse. Oh, I see. I see. All right, that's an interesting gimmick. That's an interesting gimmick. This looks like a bad burger. This could be anything. I think it's this. I'm getting fucked, y'all. And we're already done with Jabdal. This looks like a... You know what this looks like? This looks like RuneScape food. This is a Chompy on the right. And this is definitely Wigan Kebab Pay Wet, right? It must be the Chompy. Come on, I'm so bad at this one. All right, this is like cup of sausage water or cup of bugs. And this is something else, but it's not cup. It can't be cup of bugs. Are you for real? No, it was the baked. Oh my gosh. No. Come on. Can I get out of here? Okay, I've seen this one before. It's gotta be this one on the right. It's gotta be this one on the right. Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, God. All right, sad dog versus some kind of sandwich. Come on. What was that? 16%? That was just a sausage. What the hell, man? This is like some kind of dessert, maybe. I think it's this one on the right. Okay, I'll take it. Maybe I can still get a 5. This one. Squid. I'll take squid. This is the poop. I recognize this one. This one just looks like a poop. It's probably this pizza. It's not... Really? Really? This is... I know what this one is. This is an empty dog. It's gotta... It can't be the empty dog. Oh, thank God. Ciro's Kenya to end it all. I'm gonna end it all after that one. Oh, that's rough. That's rough. Goodness. Goodness. Let's do Lexicon. Procedure to sad. Procedure to sad. Procedure to sad. Procedure. Sad. Emotional. Emotion. Procedure is a series. Procedure. A equation. Math. Procedure. Medicine. Okay. Procedure. Proceed. Proceed to allow. Nope. Proceed to... Proceed. Procedure. Proceed. Precision. That's not how words work. Proceed. Continue. How do I get to sad from here? Emotion. What? How is sad not connected to emotion? Sad. Happy. Come on. Sorrow. Are you kidding me? Unhappy. I'm gonna do something. What? How? Sad? How is sad not connected to unhappy? Depressed. Oh, thank God. Okay, what do we do with this tangled mess? History. No. Continue. Proceed. Procedure. Operation. Doctor. Operate. Surgeon. SSRI. Damn it. Medicine, surgeon, emotion. Prescription. Antidepressant. Yes, yes, we made it. We made it through antidepressant. Hell yes. Nice, nice, nice. Let's do clues. Whoa. That's not clues by Sam. Clues by Sam. Ooh, difficulty tricky. All right. Odd number criminals left of Cheryl. Well, that means Betty is a criminal. 2 of the 3 criminals in row 5 are Olive's neighbors. That is Vince and Wanda, and these are a pair. All criminals in row 5 are connected. So Zap, okay. Criminal, innocent. I am one of Rose's 5 criminal neighbors. Both innocents in row 3 are Rose's neighbor. Both innocents in row 3 interesting. Okay, here's my logic. Rose has 5 criminals. We have 2. We need 3 more. 2 of Rose's neighbors in row 3 are innocent. Therefore, one of these is a criminal, which means Pam and Terry are both criminals. Okay. And then we know that there's 2 criminals and 1 innocent here. There's an odd number of innocents in row 2. So 1 or 3. Doesn't really help yet. Only one of the 4 criminals neighboring Henry is Pam's neighbor. Only one of the 4 criminals neighboring Henry is Pam's neighbor. So this is a pair. Nick is an innocent. All criminals in column C are connected. This is a tricky one. So, what do we know? Freya and Isaac have an equal number of criminal neighbors. Freya and Isaac have an equal number of criminal neighbors. So Isaac needs at least 1. These are a pair. You know this is a pair. An odd number of innocents in row 2. There is either 1 or 3 innocents. There is never 2 innocents. We also know that all criminals in column C are connected. So, if Mary is a criminal, Rose is a criminal. That doesn't really help us, though. Odd number of innocents in row 2. This is tough. This is tough. This is tough. We need 2 more criminals neighboring Henry. We have Betty. We have Lisa and Mary make 2. So there's 2 criminals in Cheryl, Evie, Isaac, and Gary. 2 of these are criminals. But if Cheryl was a criminal, then Henry and Mary and Rose would all have to be criminals. There's an odd number of criminals. There's an odd number of innocents in row 2. I am one of Rose's 5 criminal neighbors. Yes. Both innocents in row 3 are Rose's neighbors. Yes. Only one of the 4 criminals neighboring Henry is Pam's neighbor. I'm missing something. I need to think harder about this. I am one of Rose's 5 criminal neighbors. This clue is basically accounted for, because we have this pair. I know that if Mary is a criminal, then Rose is a criminal, at least. But I don't know what it is. I don't know which one's which. Both innocents in row 3. Oh! Both innocents implies that there's 2, which means John has to be a criminal. That didn't really help. Although it does mean that now... This isn't... Okay, now this is getting a little twisted here. Because it's this Lisa-Mary pair with Freya and Isaac. Freya now has 2 criminals. At least. Potentially 4. Isaac needs at least 2 at this point. However... Okay, I think Cheryl can never be a criminal. If Cheryl was a criminal, then Henry and Mary are also both criminals. And if that were the case, then Lisa would have to be... Well, no, actually, maybe that's possible. Hold on, let's clear the tags. Let's say Cheryl, Henry, and Mary are all criminals. And Rose, but I don't care about that. That puts Isaac at 3. We know that Lisa has to be innocent because they're a pair. Which means that Gary would have to be a criminal. Actually, this does work. Wait. Yes, no. This does work. Damn. I was hoping that would be... the trick here. Is there anything else that breaks if I do this? But Henry needs 4. But that would also be possible, because this could be like that, and then like that, and like that. I mean, that's totally possible is the problem. It's totally doable. It's gotta be something with this Henry, Isaac, Freya nonsense. And this odd number of innocents in row 2 thing. Clear the tags. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? I need to prove that something is impossible. I think this has to be a deduction by... like an anti-proof. That's not what it's called, but I can't think of what it's called right now. Contradiction, that's what I was thinking of. This has to be like a proof by contradiction somewhere. That's not a clue. So what if I think about it the opposite way? Let's say that Mary is innocent. If Mary's innocent, then Henry and Cheryl must also be innocent because of this row 3 clue. Or no, not the row 3 clue, the column C clue. So let's say this. Now Isaac can never have enough. So that's what it is. Mary cannot be innocent. If Mary is innocent, Isaac doesn't have enough criminal neighbors ever. So Mary has to be a criminal, right? Yes. Got it. And then Lisa's innocent. All right, we're making progress. That's not a clue. There's an equal number of innocents in columns B and C. Oh, we also know that Rose is a criminal now. And that's also not a clue. B and C. Equal number of innocents. So Cheryl or Henry is innocent. Or both. They both are, potentially. Well, is that possible? If Gary was innocent, then we know Henry and Cheryl are both innocent. And then I think Henry needs 4 criminals. So that would have to be like that and like that. But I think that's all. I think this is all above board. I think this is all possible. Yes, that appears to be fine. I think Frey's got 2. Isaac has 2. Yep, that all checks out. Excuse me. Need a drink. Drink of the water. Let's see. So, let's say that Henry is innocent. That makes Cheryl innocent. That also makes Gary innocent. I think I'm just ending back up at where I already was. So that's not helpful. So let's say Henry is a criminal. That makes Gary a criminal. That makes Cheryl a innocent. And I think this is all okay. I'm not... That would make Evie a criminal. That puts a 3 for Isaac, 3 for Freya. But I think that's all fine. So it must not be that. Odd number of... I missed this clue. There's an odd number of innocents. No, I didn't miss this clue. I did already know this. Shit. Fuck. This is tough. Okay, I don't need this clue anymore. I don't need that clue anymore. One of the 4 criminals. We still need 2 criminals. Well, we at least know that if Gary is a criminal, then Cheryl is a criminal. Because... Well, do we know that? No, because it could be either one of them. Our build is buffed? Are they changing the patch notes still? Did they come out with another set of patch notes? Oh, the tree's out. Yo, sick. I'll check that out after I fucking solve this impossible puzzle. I might need a hint. This is tough. I feel stupid. I literally feel dumb on this one. Ah. No. This works. Doesn't it? Two on Freya, 4 on Henry, 2 on Isaac. That works. That works. I know that Gary, Lisa, Cheryl, and Henry are like quantum linked here. Because between Cheryl and Henry, there is at least 1 innocent. They cannot both be criminals. Oh, they cannot both be criminals. Therefore, Cheryl can't be the criminal Because if she was a criminal, then Henry would have to be a criminal. So Cheryl must be innocent? Does that work? Cheryl cannot be a criminal. Because then Henry would have to be a criminal. And then it doesn't line up. I think Cheryl has to be innocent. Yes. Okay. There we go. There we go. Just had to think about it. And that doesn't mean anything for Gary and Henry. That means that Gary and Henry are the same no matter what. Well, that's actually kind of interesting. Because that means whatever Gary and Henry are, it means Freya and Isaac are a pair, actually. So that's kind of interesting. I don't know if that helps, but it is interesting. There are more criminal coders than criminal cops. I don't believe that. How many cops are there? There's one criminal cop so far. There's one criminal coder, I think. I'm scanning. Yes. But there's two coders in general. So Freya has to be a criminal. Which means Isaac has to be an innocent. And now with that information, Henry needs 2 more criminal neighbors, which means Gary is a criminal, Evie is a criminal, and Henry is also a criminal. And there are 5 innocents on the edge. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Olive is a criminal. All right. Made it through. What build? I'm gonna play Chaos Dot. Chaos Dot Infernalist. I do kind of want to look at the tree. PoE2 builds Reddit. I'm sure somebody's posted the tree here, right? Let's take a look-see here. Ah, here we go. Let's take a look-see here at the new... This is everybody's favorite part of my stream, is when I look at Path of Exile 2 shit. Don't you love it? You use the new Black Flame thing? Maybe eventually. Now here's the real punchline here is I don't know what the tree looked like before, so I don't know what is added and what is not added. This node just doesn't have anything. this one doesn't have anything. So let's see here. Do I have to set my yeah, let me set this to Infernalist, because it changes these nodes. So what do you do here? Do you just kind of like go up through here, I guess? Or what? Yeah, I guess you just go up through here, grab these chaos damage ones, and then what? What is this? Crit chance. What's this? ES. Where's... Just looking for anything that says chaos on it. Yeah, probably like this. This is curses. What else we got? We got chaos damage over here. Curses, curses. Here's a bunch of chaos shit over here. You're already wrong. This is how I fucked up on my first Chaos Dot 2. Can you blame me? I've never said to be a master build maker. Act 1 sucks if you don't take Spiral into Insanity. Oh, is that this thing? Ah, I see. I didn't even see this one over here. Is it the global defenses that you need, or just the increased chaos damage is so good? Good enough. Don't really need those. 30% increase. That is pretty good. Well, sorry, it's 29% increase. Thank you very much. Yeah. This all seems cool. I don't know what the tree looked like up here before, so I don't know, you know, I don't know. What's like the funniest new thing they added? Let's see. I mostly just played around at the bottom side of the tree. Well, it looks like they've added the tree, but they haven't actually added what the nodes do. So, unless I'm dumb, but it seems like the new nodes don't appear to actually have any text associated with them. Is PoE 2 still about shoving as much more multipliers into the build as possible? I mean, that's just PoE in general, but I don't know. PoE 2 is a bit of an enigma to me. I don't know how to play it correctly. I only know about PoE 1, to be honest, but I'm a play 2 anyway. Yeah, it is really funny seeing how loaded everything other than the Templar area is. They just, like, didn't bother with the Templar area at all, which makes sense. There's no classes for this shit. When are they gonna add fucking Templar, man? Where's my boy? When are they gonna add him? Add my buddy. I want to play totems. Or brands. Well, this all looks fine. Yeah, Druid's definitely next. They're going to be adding... I think they already said that, like, Druid almost made it in for 0.3, but then they didn't do it. What am I taking here? This thing, and then this thing, and then something. This, and one of these. Max Spirit per max life, max mana per max life, ES per max life. I don't know. One of these things, probably. Some or other. How do you keep track of all this? That's the trick, I don't. You think I look at this and I'm like analyzing every possible option? No. I say, I'm playing a chaos build. Let me go ahead and search for anything that says chaos on it and click it. And then I'll search for anything that says energy shield and click that too. I don't make builds. I follow builds. I like playing with my Legos. Whenever you buy a Lego set, do you immediately dump all the contents out and then try to make something yourself? No. You look at the instructions for the Lego set and you build the cat. You build the Eiffel Tower. That's what I do. That being said, there will be no builds for 0.3 because they don't even... Nobody could even make a build because it's literally less than an hour until the patch drops and they're only just now dropping the skill tree. We still don't know what the support gems are. They're like working overtime at the grinding gear offices, just making tree changes an hour before it goes live. Is this Path of Exile? I thought you were playing some puzzle game about constellations. Honestly, somebody should make an idle game that's just a skill tree. I don't know how it would work, but there should be an idle game where the entire gameplay is just like doing this. You just like wait, and then you get to click on something else, and then you wait, and then you get to click on something else. And you're just like building out a skill tree, but there's no game attached to it. I think that would be a fun little idle game. They appear to have nerfed ES by removing all stun threshold from ES from the tree. Yeah, that makes sense. How many skills do you get? I think it's like 120 something skill points. Something like that. So, you know. Not like you can click everything. Kind of cookie clicker, but the skill tree takes months to fill out. It is, but see, in cookie clicker, you still click the cookie. I'm saying there is no cookie. There's no cookie. Bit of a Melvor, but more skill tree focused. I have talked about wanting a Melvor idol of PoE to be a thing, where it's like Melvor idol literally just took every concept from old school RuneScape and said, here's an idol game that is old school RuneScape. I want somebody to do that, but with Path of Exile. Send me a filled tree. Let me take a look-see here. Yeah, this makes sense. Some Arcane Surge. Some Energy Shield, if you can believe it. We love it. Blue Life. Seems reasonable to me. It doesn't matter because it's going to take me like 3 days to get through the campaign anyway. I'm really slow when it comes to PoE 2. Can I preload this yet? Or did this... Let's see. Oh shit, the queue's up. The queue's up 50 minutes early? Uh-oh. I gotta get in now. Did my game even patch? Oh god, my game didn't even patch. I'm gonna be like... I'm gonna be like number 10 billion. Also, the stream might have to end if I can't download this and stream at the same time. We'll see. It's like a 40 gigabyte fucking update. Literally 40 gigabytes. It's okay, the queue will crash? Yeah. Yeah. Oh yeah, this is rough. This is gonna be... Well, it's gonna take me like an hour to patch the 40 gigs anyway. I actually don't think the download will be done in time. Log me in down there. Yeah, go ahead. Log me in. Log me in, Hamachi. I wasn't really sure if I was going to stream myself playing PoE 2 or not. But to be honest, I forgot that Scorpy's panel is today, and I want to watch that anyway. So, and that's like 30 minutes after the update hits. So, I think I'll probably just, I don't know, maybe I'll go live later tonight. But I want to see Scorpy's panel for sure. It's in an hour. Yeah, it's like in an hour and 15 minutes. Though sometimes the panels can run behind at PAX. Well, shit, what am I gonna do for the next forever while I wait for this shit to download? I guess it doesn't matter if it's... I'm 7,500? Alright, perfect. Upworld? Upworld? Really? I downloaded Manifold Garden, though. I don't want to play... I could play Upworld or do Appleman. I hate Appleman. I don't want to play Appleman ever again. I would rather play Upworld than play Appleman, and that's not a joke. Did you already play Manifold Garden? I did, but it's been a long time. I don't remember it. I'm angering the devil. I don't give a fuck. I'm gay anyway. I'm already going down there. What more do I have to lose? You know what I'll do, though? I can show you my toy. You wanna see my toy? Hold on. Give me a second to set up my toy. It's not much, but it is a little funny. So I'll show you guys. Let's see. What's the best way to show this? How can I capture this? I'll have to do a desktop capture. Always dislike doing a desktop capture. Always feels a little sketchy. Did I export this correctly? Let's see. It's gonna work. No. Okay, hold on. Trust me, guys, this shit is so awesome. You're gonna love it. It's gonna be so cool. I'm not wasting your time at all. It's so epic. Let me just, Is this even gonna work? I don't have anything sensitive on my screen, do I? No, I don't. Alright, fuck it. Let's hope this just works. Check this shit out. Hey, you know what? I gotta make sure you guys can hear what this sounds like. Hold on. It's gonna be loud. Oh, that's not even coming through my headphones, is it? Or is it? Can you guys hear that? Alright, you can't hear that? Alright, good. Here it is. How many can I add before it just like completely... It's like a liquid. It's gonna like fill up. Oh no. Oh, it doesn't like it anymore. Oh no. My new GPU stress tester. How many apples can your computer handle? What's a few more? What's a few more? Well, that's the toy I made. You know, this is like my first time like messing around with Godot. To be honest, not a big fan compared to the way the Unity works. I think it's just because I already know how Unity works and I don't know how Godot works very well. But I will say, I like how easy it is to make a transparent program in Godot. It's way easier to make a transparent program, which is nice. If you want to do that shit in Unity, it is such a pain in the ass to make a transparent program. Oh no. I made this and I was like, well, it's fun that I made this, but I can't like do anything with it. I didn't make the game. Basically an unauthorized mod of Appleman that just makes an apple on your desktop. Like, I guess that's cool. I don't know. I don't know what to do with this. Yeah, it's just an unofficial Appleman toy. You post a clip of that exploding. You can do whatever you want online. I can't stop you. Maybe I'll figure out how to author a Godot mod, and then I'll like put that somewhere. And if you own Appleman, you can download the Appleman mod and enjoy Appleman Desktop Edition. Do I want to be a surprise? Oh, no. I don't care. I mean, I wouldn't be showing it here if I wanted it to be a surprise. An idea I had was like, oh, maybe I'll make it so that like this is just constantly running, and if you like subscribe or something, it spawns an apple with your name over it, and then that can just like bounce around and be annoying. I don't know how interesting that is, but I don't know. That's kind of the only thing I came up with. It is fun to bounce them around, to be honest. It's pretty good. We're just going to do this for the next 40 minutes while I wait for the PoE2 league to launch. How many Appleman will it take? How many? Ah! What? Half of them are gone. What happened? I think they broke free of containment. Gotta close. Hey, you know what? I have an idea. How can I just do... No. I hate Godot script. I don't know shit. Can I just, like... You know what? I'm gonna do this in the laziest way possible. I'm sure there's a way I could do this that isn't this. I'm doing it this way, though, because it's faster. Oh, it didn't even work. Like how I thought it would work. Wait, what? Oh, I think I broke it. Oh, it's because I'm adding the same one. Hold on. Making me write a damn loop. Whatever. How do you write a loop in Godot script? Okay, apparently this isn't how you write a loop in Godot script. I don't know Python! Somebody teach me how to write a for loop in Python, please. I only know not Python. Is this... You really can't just write a damn for loop? I don't know the baby language. I know JavaScript. I know C++. I know C#. And I know barely C, but... 4 IN. Okay. I'm not gonna do 10,000. Like this? Does this work? It doesn't like this. It says this is wrong. Oh, I need a colon. Alright. This will not do anything bad at all. This won't crash my computer at all. Uh-oh. Am I still here? Can you still hear me? The program has ceased functioning. I don't think it liked that. 1,000 might be too much. I can't even close it. Oh, it's hella broken. Oh no. Yeah, that's not too surprising. Hold on. It's really my fault. That's absolute. That one's on me. For sure. Okay, the whole thing didn't crash. Let's try 100. Damn. Oh. What? Where'd they go? They disappeared. They're nowhere to be found. Hold on. Can I add like a sleep? Anybody here know Godot script and know how to like add a sleep? Godot script sleep. Oh, this is annoying. There's not like a way to just... Oh, here. I'm copying this. Is this gonna work? Let's see if this does anything. 0.5. This seems... It seems to recognize it at least. Okay. Still didn't work. I don't know how to sleep. I don't know how to sleep at all. Oh, I missed a part of it. There we go. Let's try this. Yeah, there we go. Except 0.5's too long. I don't need to wait that long. I just didn't want them to spawn in all at once. How about 0.1? Wait, that's still like 10 seconds. 0.1. There. Now that will spawn in 1 second. Holy shit. Awesome. Well, oh, it's trying. Ah! It's still going. It's not even stopped. It's crazy how wild it gets when it runs out of room. That's scary. I'm gonna do it again, though, because I have nothing better to do. This is what being a programmer is all about, baby. You're just playing with the space. Me when I'm adding apples. What an awesome noise. Cool. Me when I have to hurt Apple Man because I'm bored. Exactly. You get it. You get it. You understand. Well, that was my Apple toy. What do we do for the next half hour? I guess I can play Upworld for half an hour. Actually, I may not be able to play Upworld. It might kick me off of PoE2 if I open up a Steam game. You know what? I downloaded a game that isn't a Steam game a little while ago. I can open that one up. I don't know if it'll run. Let's see if it works. Let's see how this one goes. Got this off of itch.io. Let me pop it on over here. I don't think this will be a very long game. In fact, I don't even think from the description it didn't seem like this was really a game. It was just sort of you just kind of like walked around, kind of like a Lego Island thing without a story, but it's called Rapture Island. It seemed cool. I like the visual style a lot. I'm not sure if I'm... Oh. Oh, wow. Okay. Interesting control scheme. I see. I was trying to move my mouse. You cannot use your mouse. It is WASD and the arrow keys to look. I really like how this looks. Very cool. Yeah, it says it was inspired by Lego Island, so it makes sense. Can I jump? I can't jump, but I can zoom in. Very atmospheric. I love the shading, just like the flat shading. You don't see games that look like this, like not to complain, but I feel like at this point are indie devs not a little tired of the whole PSX aesthetic? Like, there's so many cool retro aesthetics out there that aren't just affine texture mapping. You know, let's try something new. I think this game looks really cool. I could see a game that's like this, that's like Myst, you know? Can I read? I don't think I can read. I can zoom. Any other controls? I don't think so. See, the hard part about making a good puzzle game is making good puzzles. I love puzzle games. I don't think I could ever make a good one. It's very hard to make puzzles. It's hard to make something that's meant to be solved, you know? Like, it's easy to make something that's easy to solve, and it's easy to make something that's impossible to solve, but it's very hard to make something that's just difficult enough to be satisfying when you finally solve it. That's tough. I want to go on the ship. Actually, maybe I'll go to the evil city. That looks kind of cool. I don't know if this is specifically PS1, this kind of flat color. No, I'm saying this doesn't look like a PS1 game. I'm saying more games should try to emulate more different retro styles than just PSX. This is very unique. I've never seen a game that looks like this except for Lego Island. They did a very good job of making it look like Lego Island. It's super cool. Sorry if I was not super clear. And I don't even hate games that do PSX graphics. I just think, you know, you do see a lot of them nowadays, you know? It's cool to see somebody do something a little different. I think it's mostly that it used to be like, if making a game that looked like a PS1 game was like, oh wow, this looks like a PS1 game. But nowadays, you gotta have something a little extra, you know? That can't be your hook, right? Yeah, the music's good. I wonder if they made the music themselves. Try making something that looks like an Xbox game. I would love to make something that looked like the fucking Shrek Xbox game. You know? That game had such a bizarre, specific look to it. I would love to make a game that looked like that. Can I go this way, or is this off limits? I think this is off limits. Oh, yeah. I'm not allowed. Xbox era technology would be so hard to replicate. It's true. I think getting like the bump maps and the lighting to look like that Shrek game would be so difficult. Like, that must be really tough. That looks cool. Yeah, this is really sick. I mean, you know, it's a really cool walking simulator. It'd be really cool if somebody made a game that looked like this and like had some, you know, some puzzles and stuff. I wonder if there's any secrets, or if it's really just, you know, just vibes. I mean, if it's just vibes, I'm totally fine with that. the itch.io description basically said this game was inspired by playing Lego Island as a kid and just not, and like ignoring the story and just wandering around the island, which I can respect that. For sure. I really love the color palette used. I wonder if the lighting is like just in-engine simplified lighting, or if they like hand did the shadows and stuff. Some of it has to be just like a simplified lighting. Although, I don't know, I guess it's so low poly. It could be like hand done. You know what? I think it'd be faster if I closed the program and then reopened it to get back to the start to explore more stuff than walk all the way back. This game is called Rapture Island. It's free on itch.io. I'm really curious about the techniques the developer used to get this style. I really like it. It looks very, very, very cool. Big fan. Let's go on the boat. Just enjoying the vibes. It's fun. I like it. I feel relaxed. It's immersive. It's funny, you know, I agree. It's weird how a game like this that's so low resolution, hyper simplified can feel so immersing, you know? Everybody wants games that's super realistic, and you don't need all that. You just need the vibes. I feel immersed even though every single thing around me is at most 17 polygons. I want to go to the pyramid now. Not saying that this game needs this, but a game that is like this and has some kind of crazy, like, could you imagine if this had some like Tunic shit in it? I love whenever a game just drops you into a game and it's like, figure out what the game is. I love that shit. A game that forces you to figure out what you're doing. To force you to figure out what is the objective, what is the game. This, I'm pretty sure, is just you walk around. But it is beautiful in its own way. This would make for a great screensaver, you know? And I don't mean that in like a negative way. Can I go in the pyramid? Oh, I'm not allowed. I'm not allowed to go in the pyramid. You cannot leave the path set out for you. You can only look at the pyramid. This is exactly the time as a kid when you'd look at the pyramid and you'd be like, holy shit, I wish I could go in the pyramid. But you can't go in the pyramid because they didn't program the inside of the pyramid. You can just look at the pyramid and imagine how cool it would be if you did get to go in the pyramid, but you can't. You're not allowed to go in the pyramid. The pyramid is not in the game. I can't even go this way. Then you lie to your friends about how you can go in and it's really awesome in there. Exactly. It'd be cool to have an MMO that looks like this. I agree. You know, it'd be great. This is going to spoil the game, but there should be a game that looks like this and plays like this and is an MMO, but doesn't tell you that it's an MMO. Do you know how crazy it would be if you're just like walking around an environment like this and you just like see another person randomly and you think it's like a mirage? You're just like, what the fuck? Was that another person? I wonder if it'd be possible to disguise a game as being... Disguise an offline or an online game as being offline, you know? Like, that would be fun. Make a game, try to convince people that it's offline, but it is actually an online game. And you can see other people and shit. This game is beautiful. I think this is a truly beautiful game. Look, I gotta give the developer credit. They have developed a, you know, something that makes you feel different things, you know? Parts of the game that you walk around are supposed to make you feel serene. Parts of the game are supposed to make you feel like, you know, maybe a little scared or anxious. I think they've done a lot with a little here. There's no graphical effects. Everything is at most 12 polygons. It's just got music and visuals, and that's it. Not even sound effects, just music. I wonder if we've explored the whole thing. This is a very inspiring game. I'm envious of this developer that has made this. This is such an interesting experience. I love this hyper minimalist sort of, you know, both a retro throwback and also like a hyper minimalist idea. Oh, I'm not allowed to go down there. Exactly. It's the idea that back in the day, before games were allowed to be 200 gigabytes, you had to stoke the imagination yourself. You had to rely on your ability to create an environment that made people think about it, you know? Because you didn't have the luxury of making a giant game with a million things in it, you know? So you had to make a game that made people think about the parts of the game that you didn't actually have room to put in. I think the idea of a game that is online but doesn't tell you, and maybe you don't even see other players, but you just see like remnants of other people being someplace, you know? Yeah, Death Stranding. But it looks like this. Like Dark Souls Ghosts. Even less overt than Dark Souls Ghosts. Like, things that are so minute that, like, you wouldn't even think that it's another player's doing. You'd think it's just the game, but in fact, it's not the game. It's players doing it. But nobody knows that they're doing it because they all think that the game is offline, you know? Alright. Well, this was really cool. I like this a lot. This is a very neat little thing. This game's called Rapture Island. It's on itch. You should... If you enjoyed it, you should go toss the dev a couple of bucks. I'm sure they'd appreciate it. But as for me, I'm gonna log off because Scorpy's panel's in like half an hour. I want to watch that, and I'm gonna play Path of Exile 2. So maybe I don't know. I might log back on, maybe play some Path of Exile 2 on stream, but most likely I'll just be getting through acts. Hope this league is good. Maybe I'll get it. Well, you know, not to shill for Path of Exile 2 because I don't think it's a great game, but it is a free weekend. If you want to play, now's the time to try it. It's free. But anyway, that's all I got. I hope you guys have a good day. Hope you have a good weekend. I'll see you guys whenever the next time I stream is. Some other day. I would love to like raid Scorpy, but I can't because he's not live yet. But you guys should go check out Scorpy's panel in about half of 1 hour. Yeah. Alright. I'll just let you guys go. Yeah, you missed the whole thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But that's alright. There'll be more streams. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.